be demonstrating rehab exercises to help you go upstairs whenever you suffer an injury or a surgery.
The general setup of your 2-hour physical therapy session will start with a 15-minute warm-up with a heating pad or light bicycle use. Then transition into circuit-style setup for the bridges, band step-ups, crowd walk, and squats. Do 45 seconds of each and take a 1-minute rest between the drills. Do a total of 4 circuits. Take a 7-minute break, then do step-up drills for 10 to 15 minutes. Take another 5-minute break, and then do random height steps for 5 minutes, then take 1-minute breaks in between, and repeat this 3 times. Then ascend and descend the stairs for 4 minutes, take a 1-minute break, rest, then repeat 3 times. End with a 10 to 15-minute cool down and stretch.
The first drill we'll be demonstrating is a bridge. This exercise will help strengthen your glutes and pelvis to help stabilize while going up the stairs.
For this movement, you want to keep in mind that you want to squeeze your glutes as your way up to be able to drive the hip up. You also want to keep your legs parallel, like with your hips and next to each other. You don't want them tucked in and you don't want them out. And you also want your toes pointing forward. As you drive, you're going to see that your knee should be on top of your ankle, and that's all you need to do.
For this drill, you'll be doing a step up with resistance, using different resistance bands to vary the difficulty. You want to do this in order to strengthen your glute and pelvis. This is important when you reach different levels of stairs. The next drill that you can do are going to be crowd walks. Again, these are going to focus on strengthening that glute muscle, which oftentimes is weakened in patients who have surgery on their knees, their hips, and this is going to help you climb those stairs. You can vary the resistance on the band she has around her ankles as well. You can also do squats with or without weights, depending on how much you feel you can handle. You can also do different variations of squats, including kettlebell squats where you hold it between your legs and squat down pretty much the same, a little bit wider. You'll want to vary the type of squats that you do. Here we see a kettlebell squat, which is another great addition to your squat routine. Again, this one's going to be focusing on, you never know when you're going to encounter different size stairs. So once you get used to these and practice each one for about a minute, you're going to want to do random ones in different orders. And the best way to do this is to have someone just say a different number. So we'll number each one. The one she's standing by now, we'll label number 1, the next one 2, the next one 3, and the next one 4. So once we start, we're just going to say random numbers. So Refugio, can you go to number 2? Have them do it a couple times. Refugio, can you go to number 1, please? Keeping in mind that these are rehab patients, so you're not going to want to go fast. This isn't a HIIT interval training, but just a way to introduce variability. Refugio, can you go to number 3? And you're just going to want to introduce different randomness like this. And like I said, you never know when they're going to encounter different size stairs. Another way to introduce variation is to just set up steps with different levels in height. And you just want to make sure these are random and they're not in sequential order. Remembering again that this is a rehab patient, you're going to want to be near them for support when they're going to do this drill. Here we're going to practice actually going upstairs and descending them. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Again, when you're in a clinic, you're most likely going to have a belt on them, and that's going to help you make sure that you catch them in case they fall.
To vary the variability of different steps, you can use different stairs that you may encounter.